Hi my loves, so we're just going to jump right into this tutorial. I'm going to start with a brow brush or spoolie, and I'm just going to brush those brows into place. I know it's missing some teeth, y'all. I know it's a little ratchet, but it gets the job done. So just brush, brush, brush. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with these little scissors, and I'm just going to use these to trim away any of the flyaways that I may have in my brows. Now I'm going to go back in with that brush and just brush those brows up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Now you're just going to repeat that process on the other brow. So now I'm going in with a random pencil from Ulta in the color Mink, and I'm just going to use that to outline my brows. And guys, don't get too aggravated with yourselves when you're drawing in your brows. I know this can be somewhat of a hassle at times, especially if you have shaky hands like I do. Just really take your time and draw in those brows. It's going to be okay, because we're going to go back in with some concealer in just a second, and we're going to really define the shape of those brows, and it's going to be snatched, baby. Yes. So now I'm just going back in with that same pencil, and I'm going to ever so lightly just make hair-like strokes and really fill that brow in. And I know my tail end is looking like really dark, guys. I'm gonna fix all of that in just a second. And guys, notice that I'm leaving the front portion of my brow just kind of untouched. I don't want to mess with that part just yet, because we really want to get that nice graded in effect. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with a flat angled brush. Hope you guys can see that. And that pencil was so highly pigmented, guys, that I don't need any other product. I'm just going to feather that pencil through my brows with this brush and making sure that I'm filling in any open areas. Now I'm just using any leftover product on my brush to fill in the front portion of my brow. And guys, you're going to really want to hold your brush at the very end, just so you have less control, so you're not boxing your brows, if that makes sense. You want that nice, effortless gradient effect. Here I'm going in with that same brow brush from earlier, and I'm mostly focusing on the front portion of my brow, making sure that there are no harsh lines and that product is really feathered through.
That's good.
I'm so goofy today. So now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's a couple of shades lighter than my actual skin tone, and we're going to use that to really clean up those brows. So here guys, I'm going in with a clean angled brush to really get in there and etch out that brow. You want to get as close as possible without disturbing any of your brow hairs to really define that brow. Really want to take your time with this, guys. This step is crucial for slaying those brows. Now I'm just going to repeat that same process but on top. Really taking my time and etching out the shape of that brow. Thought I freaked myself for a minute, but it's all good. I fixed it. Now with that same brush, I'm just going to use it to kind of pull my concealer upward so it's easier to blend out with my Beauty Blender. You're going to want to take the tip of your fingers and kind of pinch your Beauty Blender together so it comes to a nice point so you can get really close under that brow and drag down that concealer so that obvious line is not there. Here I'm just using the bottom of my Beauty Blender to really get in there and blend out that concealer, so when I do apply my foundation it'll be nice and flawless all the way through. I don't know about you guys, but I really cannot stand that light area of concealer in the front of my brows. So now I'm just going to go in with some of my foundation and clean that area up and bring it back down to my skin tone. Now I'm just going to go in with my finger to really warm up that product and buff that out. And that is about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!